Hey, I'm going to give you two ideas I think the cruise lines can make that'll make cruising experience even more enjoyable. And we're starting right now. Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Scott. I'm a cruising advocate and travel agent at Paradise Cruising Travel. All right, let's dive in. My first topic is those little extra fees that may occur during your cruise. I'm not talking about the regular stuff that people already know about with the gratuities and the alcohol. I'm talking about the extra things that people might not know about until they're on the cruise ship or until they go to disembark and they look at the total that they have and they're a little surprised. Although very cool activities, some of these activities come with an extra cost, like the first roller coaster at sea, the Bolt. That comes with an extra fee. And so does go-karts, another extra fee. And laser tag, an extra fee. Royal Caribbean, Carnival Cruise Line, and Norwegian Cruise Line all have their own separate cruise line owned islands. So when you go to the Bahamas, they tend to stop there. So you get to spend a really great day at basically a private beach owned by the cruise line. So you wouldn't think that you would really have any extra fees to go there, right? Wrong. Even on the private islands, there are separate fees to do certain activities. So after a while, this stuff really starts adding up. And unfortunately, some of these extra fees are not just limited to the entertainment choices and activities. Some cruise lines are even now beginning to charge extra for room service. And I'm not picking on any one particular cruise line. In the mainstream cruise line, they have all done an amazing job of being very innovative and creative, and the possibilities of entertaining people. What we thought of 10 years ago, it's amazing what the cruise companies have done over the past few years. The problem with that is all these new things that they have come up with are now starting to cost the consumer money. And I don't mean money as far as how much the cruise cost. I'm talking about extra money after already paying for the cruise. If you don't pay attention to what you're doing on a cruise and you have a family, by the end of the week, when you look at your bill, your reaction might be something like this. So be careful what you're spending when you're on the cruise, because it can add up really quickly. I would like to see these cruise lines, as they come up with these new ideas, these new inventions, these new activities, these new entertainment options, I would like to see them get rid of these fees. People have already spent thousands of dollars ahead of time just to go on the cruise. To keep adding on, I'd really like to see these fees go away. Okay, that's enough about that. I hope you liked the video so far. Hey, you want to do me a really big favor? It would be a really big favor if you could hit that little cruise ship down there. You can subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out. Thanks a lot. Okay, my next topic is really just my opinion, and it really doesn't mean much. It's just an idea I have. But since I'm talking about it right now, I'm right and you're wrong. No, but really, it's just my opinion, and there really is no right or wrong answer. It's just how I feel. And as an example, let's just take the Bahamas, just as an example for this one case. If you've been on a cruise before, you've seen this going to Nassau. This is where all the cruise ships go and dock at Nassau in the Bahamas. They go past this little lighthouse, with the sprawling resort Atlantis in the background. Did you know that there are over 700 Bahama Islands? And there's also over 2,000 Ks in the Bahamas. Out of those 700 islands, 30 of them are actually inhabited. Wouldn't it be nice, out of those 4 stops, to maybe stay overnight? Wouldn't that be nice? Spend 24 hours at one port? I'd even be willing to only go to 3 places. Even just 2 places in a 7-day cruise, if that means you can spend overnight at a cruise port. That way you can experience the different foods, the shopping, the culture of that particular island. Who wouldn't want to see the Exumas or the Berry Islands? These are beautiful places. And what I'm trying to say is, when you go to the Bahamas on a cruise, you generally don't go to any of those islands. That's because there's simply just not enough time to get to see them. But if you stayed overnight, then you would have more time to experience some of the Bahama Islands that the majority of people don't really see. But it just doesn't pertain to just the Bahamas either. What about Orlando? If you're on the East Coast, say New York, New Jersey, Baltimore, and you leave from a cruise on one of those ports, and one of your first stops is Orlando, wouldn't it be great to be able to go to Orlando and then go to Disney World? Which you can do on a cruise. The problem again with that, how much of Disney World can you really experience in just a few hours? Because Disney World is very big. And there's Disney World, there's Epcot, there's Universal Studios. You have all these theme parks in Orlando, but if you only have a small period of time, it's a rushed day. So you got to get off the ship. Then you got to take a shuttle to the theme parks. It's a long day, and it's a long day that's kind of, you're rushed, as opposed to spending a whole day where you could actually enjoy the day at a much more leisurely pace. You wouldn't have to worry about getting onto the ship late, because you'd have essentially a whole day. See, so that's my plan, which would be less ports, but more time in the ports. Well, there's my 2 ideas for the cruise lines. Let me know what you think. What would be your ideas? Tell me down in the comments down below. And if you're interested in going on a cruise and you need some tips, watch one of these videos right here. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.